leaving the GP. Awesome fun. It feels so wrong actually riding the R1 like this on the gravel and stuff. So now we're going, heading back home, and then I'll be here first thing in the morning. Oh. I don't know if they were pulled over because they're in trouble or pulled over because they're having a chat. I do not know. Tomorrow morning I got like a pit lane walk and everything. This is actually pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm stoked actually. But the Sunday I won't be able to come down here unfortunately, so I won't be able to come down the Sunday, but I will be down here the Saturday and watch all, I think it's race 1, I think race 2 is the Sunday, so it's bloody good today. They're loud as hell, those bikes though.
The next day.
Hey, what is going on, you guys? Bring on round 2. So this is the second day. It is Saturday today. Heading back to Phillip Island again. Came home last night. I was exhausted, man. God damn, I was tired. Like coming back, it was killer. Every bump and everything towards the end, I was just like, man, I don't know if I can handle this anymore, bruh. But nah, it's all good. It's all Gucci. We're trying to beat the rain now. As you can see, those rain clouds are very daunting, very dark and ominous. I've got my wet weather gear in the back, and we're literally just trying to get down there. We've got a pit lane walk at like, what is it, 10:30 or something like that, 20 past 10. So we got that we got to do. So I should be able to get some film and have a look around, and it should be pretty good. So just trying to get there in time for that. This is by far the worst part, guys. You've been on the bike all day, and then you get to this point and they make you do 40 fucking Ks. Are you kidding me? The World Supers are definitely a different crowd compared to the GP crowd. I actually like the World Super crowd, actually. So guys, we made it. Listen to this. Oh, God damn. They are flying. God damn, they sound good. So we're making our way to pits. I've got like this full pass thing, pit lane walk, everything, and we did pretty well getting it, didn't we?
Too right, we did. Pirelli rocks.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, that's right. It was the Pirelli thing. That's how we ended up getting it. So I'm doing vlog style again, guys. Haven't done vlog style in ages.
Tyres for our bike.
Yeah, we got Pirelli tyres, didn't we? So we're going back pit lane, gonna have a look around, and I'm actually doing vlog style. Haven't done vlog style in a while. Time for a coffee, time for a chill, and time to have some fun. This is the bit on the paddock. Walking behind the paddock, you've got your super bike hat on. So just walking around, see if we can spot a rider or anything. Get a couple of signatures. Tom Sykes. I want Tom Sykes and
I think we'll be back there with the Kawasaki boys.
Forgot the last one. What was the last one? Tom Sykes and
Raya.
yeah, Jonathan Ray. Tom Sykes and Jonathan Ray are the two signatures I want. So I know a few people who like the Kawasaki boys. I follow the Kawasaki boys, even though I love the Yamaha. I follow the Kawasaki boys.
Racing too.
He loves his Kawasaki.
Ooh, yeah.
The former world champion Tanner Follow with a 1. Here is the world champion.
Over the tunnel now. We've got a pit lane walk. Hit the bikes, god damn. We've got a pit lane walk, so going over there, gonna walk pit lane, see if we can get some signatures. Sykes and Jonathan Ray, if you can hear me.
That's how wide it is.
the 81 machine, Scotty Code. And also too, and Troy Herfox is getting this group to get dragged around a little bit at the start. That's going to really help him out. That's what he needs. He needs the split screen. I think that's what he's looking for. He's looking for that bit of like he wants to come through the pack and he's trying to run wide a bit. They're right on the back wheel. Sorry, no wind, tailwind into there now, so it's definitely catching them out. They break at the same point, they're getting a bit too hot. Trail break.
Johnny Rose on the second row gets 1-2 as he pulls up the side and lands it.
So, saying goodbye to the island. I'm actually not coming down tomorrow. I don't actually know what I've mentioned in videos and what I haven't. Like, this weekend has just been so packed for me, man. Like, seriously. Tell you what though, like, which crowd do I prefer to be in? I actually prefer being in the Superbike crowd opposed to the GP crowd, to be honest with you. They're a lot more nicer group to be around, and I don't want to like shit can the GP crowd because I actually really like the MotoGP. I love the MotoGP. I follow the MotoGP the whole season, but being amongst the crowds, the different crowds, the Superbike crowd is just a better crowd to be in. It's not as busy. You don't have too many arrogant people. You get like a lot of chilled people, and I sort of like that. You get a lot of the motorcycle enthusiasts, and I also like that as well, you know. Met up with Fizzy Moto and a few of the others. Sorry guys, I can't remember. But I met up with them today. So the Moto Amino boys, if you don't know about Moto Amino, go download the app and check it out. It's really good. A good motorcycle app. You're into motorcycles and you want a really good, chilled, laid-back community, Moto Amino is definitely where it's at. I found the app, I think, over a year ago, and it's been fantastic. Real good group of people, and you don't really have the issues of like other forums and stuff. Like other forums I've been on, you get that egotistical shit, and I'm not a fan of that. So yeah, so met up with a few of them, which was good. I actually got to put a face to some of the names, and yeah, so the old man's coming down tomorrow. He's going to be coming down. He's going to be coming down, making the track down again on the bike. I said to him, man, I can't. I've got other things on. I just can't do it. I've done already 2 days. I'm not going to come the third. I'll unfortunately give it a miss. Yeah, as much as I'd like to do it, I can't. I've got other stuff on. So I thought I'd give you guys the 2 days here. Today was amazing. It honestly was amazing. Got a pit lane, pit wall sort of thing. I got the Pirelli tickets right, and some other people who may have got the Pirelli tickets, if you actually look at my look at my videos or whatever and you go, oh, I got the Pirelli tickets, and you don't know what you're on about. But I actually wasn't a fan of the Pirelli like pit lane stuff. It honestly was not a fan of that at all. It was hot as hell, right? This morning when we got there, it was like 10 o'clock in the morning, or 10:30 I think the pit lane walk was. But anyway, we get there, the guy takes us round to like a Pirelli like shipping container, and this other guy gets on there, probably the owner of Pirelli, I don't know. Like, their tyres, in my opinion, like, they're good tyres, but they're tyres, man. I'm not really fussed too much of the ins and outs of the tyre. Let's just say I've seen a lot of tyres, and my line of work, I deal with that shit, so I'm not really fussed about bloody tyres, man. So they're talking about tyres. This dude spoke for like half an hour to an hour about I don't know what. I couldn't even hear him. He had this speaker thing next to the box, and you couldn't even hear him. Over all the other stuff that's going on at the track, they stop you in the sun, so you're standing in the sun. I walked like to the side and stood in the shade with some other, I think Marco Melandri was there as well, so I was having a chat to him. He was talking about Ducatis and stuff. Didn't get any film of it. But then after that they just all disperse and no pit lane walk. I'm like, the fuck, it's actually bullshit. So what I did is Motul had a little booth, and you just walk up to them, had a chat to them, say, look, this is the go, and they're like, yeah, no problem, you can actually come here. Do you want to come into our pit lane thing? I'm like, oh, okay. They let me in, and I got pit wall. I actually got to go on the pit lane wall and watch the bikes go past. That was amazing. Amazing. And I got footage of that stuff, which was really good. I was super happy with that. Pirelli, I don't know what the hell happened with that, and it wasn't super organized. And honestly, like, everything else Pirelli did, like the paddock entrance and like the paddock pass and all that sort of stuff, fantastic. But that pit lane walk, whatever the hell they were trying to do, that guy doesn't need to talk that long. Everyone was bought. There's people walking off. He was talking that long. Like, you know, I understand that you've held on to your, what is it? You've been the leading tyre or something brand that has supported like a race franchise or something. I don't know. For the longest time, yeah, I understand that. I don't need to hear about it for like an hour, man. I really don't. It's like, we get the gist, and we couldn't hear you. Like the whole circuit commentary was over the top of you. So I'm like, man, like, if you know what I mean. We don't want to hear about that. A lot of the guys, the amount that walked off was amazing, and it wasn't until they got down to like a fraction of the people that were actually waiting that they decided to actually do the pit lane walk or whatever, which they didn't even do that. Everyone else just dispersed and went off and did their own thing. I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, what the hell? That was a little bit disappointing. But Motul, you guys are fantastic. Like, holy crap, that was fantastic. Letting me in to like the box seat, man. Oh my god. I was so happy with that. Considering I just went in like this little booth and I'm standing there looking, I was happy with the little booth, man. Got like got to look at like pit lane and shit, and like them pulling the bikes out and all that sort of stuff, and it was fantastic. And then this guy gives me a tag and goes, you can go through, man. I'm like, what? He's like, go through, you can stand up on the wall. I'm like, oh my god. you, sir, are a legend. So I had a little pass for that, got to do that, and fantastic. I use Motul stuff in my bikes anyway, so that's why I actually went to the Motul booth anyway. I use all Motul oils and stuff like that, so I thought, wow, yeah, you guys are bloody pretty good. I like your style, mate. But fantastic, and you guys don't want to hear me ramble on, so I'm pretty much going to end this here, man. If you like the video, give it a huge thumbs up, go ham on it. It really means a lot to me. And if you feel free to join the ride, subscribe. Also, you guys now know I haven't died and I haven't been scared off riding bikes. Even though no one mentioned it, it was just, actually someone did mention it, it was my mate who mentioned it. Said you probably should say something about that because they might actually think that you're giving up on riding motorcycles. That is not the case. That is not the case, guys. It is actually, I've just been really busy. Always remember, guys, around emergency personnel, especially in Victoria, it's 40 k's, default to 40 k's. You do not pull over, they will pull you over. I've seen people getting pulled over for not defaulting to the 40 k's. Oh well, guys, end this here. If anything interesting pops up on the ride home, I'll be sure to try and film it for you guys. But until next time, anyway, peace.